So we're at Alton Towers, looking for the Wicker Man ride. We're a bit lost. This is the entrance to Congo River Rapids. Pretty sure we've gotten everywhere except what we're looking for, probably. But we'll find it sometime, I guess. So we just went on the Wicker Man. Found it eventually. It was terrifying. I felt like I was going to fly out of it. I didn't know. I'm perfectly fine. But yeah, it was quite creepy. In the beginning there was a darkness and then a creepy voice that came on, and it was like, the Wicker Man wants you and only you as the price, and it was like, yeah. So I thought I was gonna die before I even got on it, and then I didn't, clearly, because I'm here. But yeah, after I got off it, I wanted to do it again, but while I was on it, not so much. I don't want to go through the creepy voice thing again because I clinged to the person I'm with like my life depended on it, because I felt like my life depended on it, because it seemed like I was going to get murdered. But didn't get murdered, obviously. Here I am, just getting a drink because I feel like I'm going to faint. But yeah, it was a great ride. I do recommend it. Just be prepared for the creepiness of the first part. The roller coaster itself, very, very fast. Felt like I was going to fall out of it. So I'm not skinny enough for the thing to press down further, but I'm not fat enough for it to touch me the way that they've done it. So I kept jumping out of my seat, and it was all like, am I going to die here? Am I not? So you really need to be the right way for it, to be honest, or it's just going to feel like you're falling out. So we just went on the Smiler. It was quite interesting. When we were in the queue, we were waiting for about an hour. Unusual for a weekday, I think, but it is a Friday, I guess, and there was a school trip here. So while I was in the queue, I was terrified, felt very sick, thought I was going to faint, thought if I got on it I would die. So obviously there's that big thing where you basically get tilted backwards and you go straight up. But once I got on it, it was alright. It bashes you around a lot, but it is very secure. Like, you're not going to fall out of it, but it bashes you so much. Like, you're out here, seriously, getting, like, my head hurt, my ears hurt, all of that, once we got off it. So, it's not like... Okay, the thing is, I wanted to go on it again after I got off, so it can't have been that bad. I would recommend it, just if you're in the queue, don't be too scared. It is nerve-wracking, to say the least. Obviously I felt like it was going to go horribly, but yeah, it went fine. It went perfectly, but it was terrifying. And there are creepy noises, but apart from that, you'll be fine. Just do it. Just been on Oblivion. Now we're at the dungeons. It was quite fun. It was really nerve-wracking to get on it, but overall, getting tipped forward on that, much better than getting tipped backwards. If you get tipped forward, you're leaning into the restraint. If you get tipped backwards, you're falling out of it. So overall, much better than going on the Smiler because you don't get tipped backwards. Both were good though. The Oblivion is pretty short, takes about 10 seconds to get around all of it. One big drop, you'll be fine. I wouldn't say you should be too scared of it. It's actually quite simple. I wanted to go again, so that says a lot. Yeah, just a tip. If you're gonna go to Alton Towers, rent a mobility scooter or something, because there is so much walking here. you have to try and get to like the other side of the park to go to the dungeons. So if you book the dungeons for 4 and you're at the other side of the park at 3:30, just go faster, you know. It's so difficult walking up all these hills. Especially, I have asthma, so especially for me, yeah. I would just say, just be warned, there is so much walking. But once you get on the rides, you're fine. But like I said, Oblivion's quite short. So, yeah. It's not the biggest break in the world. And also, if you need the toilet, find one first before you go to your next destination. Because we've got to the dungeons and there's no toilets around here. We have to go all the way back there if we want them. So, keep that in mind. So, we just got off about a few rides. We went to the dungeons, the Alton dungeons. We've been to the London dungeons before. They have the same logo and all. I think it's probably run by the same people. They're very similar, but I do think it's worth going to both of them. It's worth the extra cost. They're actually really good. The last time I went on the London one was a couple of years ago, but this one was kind of funnier. It might be that I've just got less scared of things or my humour's changed, but it was quite good. Yeah, I would suggest going on both of them, it's worth it. And then we went to the Rita, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2 seconds. I was nervous, it looked terrifying, and you could tell when they went, they were going incredibly fast. But overall, I think that it was quite good. Yeah, I would suggest going on all of them if you're here, it's worth it. If you're scared of speed, maybe careful, but you will like it. And then we went on 13, which is very sideways. It was really good. At one point they went backwards, so going backwards was interesting. I didn't expect it, and I didn't see anyone else do it because I couldn't see the view from where I was. But yeah, it was quite interesting. But I really liked it actually. It was the one that I've been on that had the least restraints, and yet it felt like the safest one. Probably just because it was able to go really close to me. The restraints that they did have, it was like that lap restraint thing that you pull down. And then, yeah, in the dungeons, they took my mother from me, put her in a chair, closed the curtains, pretended she was getting sliced up or whatever. Then he appeared in front of me. I screamed. And in another room, I screamed about 3 more times. Screamed when I saw some lady that I didn't know was there. Screamed when she appeared in front of me. Screamed when the lights went off, because I just do that apparently. Very high-pitched scream, I could hear it myself. Yeah, they took my mother. When he got out, I asked him, do I get my mother back? He was like, well, we'll see, I have to finish some stuff up. And I was like, okay, bye then. So it's quite interesting, but I really did like it. It was funny. We got a bit wet on the, they have a boat ride thingy in it, and I think they were pouring water on me or something, but they were pouring water from above, and so you got a little bit wet. You dry fast, so it's not a big deal. If you're really worried about that, maybe don't go on it, but it was only a little bit of water a few times. When he does the operation thing, he pretends that the bladder's still full and he squirts this water all over part of the audience. I didn't get wet from that, but some people did. I'm sure it wasn't the most appealing thing, but if you can deal with it, just go, you know? It's really good. Yeah, all of the rides I've been on so far were very good. I get scared sometimes, I get nervous to go on them, but eventually I'm just like on them and it's like, okay, this is fine, you know? It's not a big deal. I do like feeling safer though, the restraints are better. Just keep that in mind. So we just went on the Blade. It was fairly tame. You do feel sick. We sat in the middle, people sat at the back. All of us unanimously agreed that it made us feel sick. Probably shouldn't have eaten like 2 donuts before I got on it. They were little donuts, but still. I had to. I hadn't eaten since like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's almost 7 at night, so yeah, I had to kind of, but so I would have felt sick anyway if I didn't eat, you know. But yeah, it's just kind of, it's like a pirate ship, you know, swinging up and down. There's barely anyone here, and yet they were making people go all the way back round if they wanted to go on it again instead of just staying there. There wasn't even any queue until they went back round, so they could have just stayed there really. Nemesis is experiencing a technical delay. That's the one we were going to go on first. So we're just waiting for that to go up and running. We might go on Galactica now. Not sure, but we'll figure it out. But overall, the Blade was good. Donuts, 10 out of 10. Yeah. So we went on a few more rides after the Blade. We went on Galactica first, which was nerve-wracking in the first place, but then when we got on, we realised that they tip you forwards, and then that's how you do the ride, forwards. You're basically staring at the ground the entire time, and it felt like you were going to plummet into something, but you weren't. It was just terrifying, yeah. But it was really good. It was just like, am I going to die? Am I going to fall out of this, you know? Same old, but I didn't die, obviously, I'm here. And then when we were done with Galactica, we went to see if the Nemesis would back up, and it was. There weren't really any queues because it was late, but so we went on Nemesis, and that didn't tip you forward, so that's a good sign. The last time the person I'm with went on it, it was like Nemesis was the newest ride there, and now it's the oldest ride in all of the park. So, and she says that it's more sickly than she remembered. It is kind of, but not for me really. And then after Nemesis, we went to go find the train ride something. It was some sort of train, I don't remember the exact name. But we went to go find it, and that was really good. We went around like 4 times because there was barely anyone queuing. And they were like, do you want to go again? Everyone was like, yeah, so we went around that like 4 times. It was really good. Yeah, I quite liked that one actually. It was fun. And then we went to this Spinball Whizzer thing. Basically, you spin around while you're on the roller coaster, so you keep spinning and spinning and going up and down and whatever. It's really fun. The person I'm with felt really sick. I was fine. I actually felt more sick before I got on it, to be honest. But yeah, they were all very good rides. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I mean, a lot of it is scary before you go on it. But then, once you get on it, it's not that bad. Some of them don't feel all too secure, but they certainly are. Because you don't die on it, obviously, you don't fall out. So, yeah, overall we've had a very interesting day. We went to get our pictures. We've got quite a lot, actually. We've got all the pictures. Yeah. Been pretty good actually. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you want to go to Alton Towers, do it. But I would recommend getting here early and going on all the rides. It's like 9:30 now. It's not usually open this late. It was supposed to have closed at 9 technically. It usually closes at 5. It's just a Halloween thing. It's like Fright Night, that's what it's called. So if you're gonna come in October, come during a Fright Night because you can stay until like really late. And you can come from, it opens at 10. So yeah, we didn't get here till 11, but we've still gone on all the rides that we wanted to, so that's good. gone on all of the rides really, just not the kiddie ones. Yeah, so if you're ever considering coming to Alton Towers, definitely A star from me, A++, you know, do it. I think you really do get your money's worth. Just a little side note real quick. I don't know how the toilets are normally, but most of them are gross by the end of the night. It might just be because they're open till 9, but I doubt it. It's probably always like this. Just wet seats and all just... yeah, no one flushes either, it's all just, yeah. So, just that little side note. If you're coming here, be prepared to be looking for a stall for about 10 minutes before you find a clean one.